Hi folks, welcome to a tutorial basically. So, I had a few requests about Drag Racer, and due to popular demand, we shall do those requests. So, I know it's looking a bit weird right now the way it's capturing, but it's the only way that I can do this. This game is old and it doesn't really work properly anymore, but it's still playable. You can still do things. So people were asking, how do you make the cars go so quick? Well, we'll show you that today, and I've also got, as you can see, I've got a keyboard thing, so you can actually see the buttons I'm pressing, because it does require to press certain buttons at certain times in order to do it, and you need to have a certain setup on the vehicle to do it as well, so it's not just the controls. So I've started, I deleted all my profiles. I'm not going to click continue because there's no profiles and it'll delete, no, it won't work. So this can only be done on easy because you need to, it's just the way it's set up. So set my account name. So we've got 50,000 to start with on this career mode. So first of all, we buy a vehicle. So I recently found out it doesn't really matter what vehicle you get. Obviously at the start it kind of matters because you need to get a certain way, get a certain amount of money at the start. So that's what we'll do. So let me get a car first. So I usually go for, as I say, it doesn't really matter what car you go for. I think the last time I went for the Acura, so I'm going to set this up. So you get 200 horsepower, 166, etc. Buy a car. Right, so we now own that. And then we go to here. So you see it's not the best stats, but this is a good way to make money, this bit. So what we want to do is go in here and just click all these. It doesn't really matter what way you do it, it's the same either way, but this will increase the exterior, and then you want to do the interior, as it doesn't really matter. So now exterior and interior is sort of done, and then you want to go to parts, interior. You want to add all of these, as it's not essential, but these will help. So now that we've got that, what you want to do is you want to go into nitrous. We're just going to buy all of these. You don't really need all of them because of the way the game works. You just maybe buy the first one. Then we fill the tank. So if we go to stats, garage. So we've got 200 horsepower, which isn't massive. So what you do now is you want to go to tuning. Now this is where the main bit is. Now as I say, it's not fully tuned at the moment, but what you want to do with the tuning is do something like this. Because I've not got it in full screen, it looks really tiny for me. So you want to kind of do something along these lines. If you're doing the really long ones, you bring them up a bit more. Now here's this bit here. You want to put these both to temperature. you'll find out why later. And then high RPMs. I don't think that really matters, but that's what I tend to do. So now I'm going to quickly save it. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to grind all the way down this bit. So I tend to put it as 1000. Now here's the main bit. Watch the keyboard. Or maybe it doesn't show. Maybe because it's in game. See, this is the problem. I noticed earlier when I was recording. Yeah, like as soon as I go in, I don't know what it is. But basically what you want to do is as soon as the light goes green, you hit that, then you hit the nitro, and then just go up through the gears. Basically that's what you want to do. I can't believe I set all that up and then it doesn't freaking work. Where's my keyboard thing? Did I close it? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. So basically you want to grind. I do apologise about the mouse and keyboard thing not working. But basically you want to grind all the way up these. If that's not working, I might as well just close that and just go into full screen. Well, when I say full screen, it'll be full screen for me. Hold on. It will look a little bit odd for you guys, but you'll get a bit of a bigger screen. Since the keyboard thing is not working, I might as well just do it this way. That's actually not too bad. You're not missing too much. So yeah, we'll just load back in. I don't know why this keeps appearing. So yeah, you want to just basically grind all the way down here. And as you make more money, you also want to just go in here and parts. You want to start like installing more parts. Will make you quicker. I think we can install most of this actually. Get the ECU at least. Ignition. Engine. So as we start building, this will start going up as well. Obviously we've not getting the sound things, so that's why the sound is low. So I'm not concerned about that yet. There's a reason for it. So we want to grind all the way down here. Get as much of this done. Let's see. We're not as fast now. that's fine, we lost £1,000. So what do you want to start doing now? Since we're not fast enough to grind up. So here we've got the attendance. What you want to do is get at least 2.7, minimum of 2.5 mil. And then you want to go, I think we can't get the front entrance, so we'll just get that one. And obviously because we've not maxed the car out, we won't get that much, but we should still get maybe a couple of grand for it. And basically we can grind through this. And when you start like building this up, you will make more money. So that's us paid off the entrance fee. So the rest of it's profit now. It's not the fastest way to make money. There are better ways, but if you're just sitting about, just do this, make some money. So what we can do is maybe put some into the sounds. So they're probably going to rip the hell out of my car. Yeah. As they would. Yeah. I think if you're trying to edit the save file, it's like, no, don't even think about it. Yeah. Parts. There goes all my money in the subwoofer. So as it says, so we could just go, no, damn it. When you go into this, you can't get back out of it. Can I reload it that way? Okay, that's a way to get out of that. Usually I just quit it and go back in, but don't think I'm saving it and reloading it. So what we'll do, since we're not fast enough to beat this guy, I think we'll just grind a bit. Don't have enough. I don't actually have enough cash. 814. So yeah, we'll just grind this. Do. So you basically what you hold on, garage. Okay, now. We could probably try the tournaments, but I don't think you... Yeah, the first prize was 400. So, but honestly, quicker just doing these for now. Don't do pink slip on that 547. You're going to get destroyed if you try that. And you lose your car. So our perfect time is 18 seconds. I think you need like maybe 7 seconds to beat them. So let's see, parts, where was it, in here? Done all that, fuel. Exhaust. This will all become obsolete later on. I'll explain why later when we come to it. But right now we'll just get what we can. That's $4,000 for the turbocharger. I'm gonna just quickly get a decent one here. I'll do it. 1,000. So I'm gonna need to nip to the toilet. I'll let that run, and by the time that's done I'll be back. So I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, apparently I can't even. Oh, hello. I can't even mute and unmute the microphone when this game is loaded, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, we made 4,800. Well, 3,800 if you include the 1,000 that we spent to get into the place. So yeah, store. Actually, I think we were getting the turbocharger, or the intercooler, something. Supercharger. $4,000 for you. 1,000 for the upgrade. And that means we can go and get the conventional blower. And then stuff like the intake suspension, they're pretty cheap. But if we go in here, it should be decent now. So with the upgrades, we should be able to beat this guy. So you see the temp wasn't going up at all. You want the temp to go up because that raises the res faster. So we could have done that much quicker. So you kind of want to build the temperature up. Like that. There you go, that's a much better race. We can just take this guy for $1,000. So you kind of want it to rev for a little bit, not too much, just like let it rev before going up to the next gear. So as I said, we're just going to keep grinding up now that we're actually able to grind up a bit. When it does that sort of thing, what you do is you basically what's the space bar's acceleration, isn't it? So what you want to do is you want to keep the boost on, but when you get to a certain rev point that you don't want it to go over, you want to let go of spacebar and then press it again. That locks the acceleration into place so it doesn't go over or like burn out the car. So you do that sort of thing. I think there's about 30 cars or something, so we've got a bit of a grind here. See, I've pressed the wrong button now, but we'll let the revs build up and catch back up. Not the fastest result, but yeah, that's what you do there, is when you feel that you've done something wrong, just let it build, let the temp build up. And that's how you go fast. I think you can actually take this guy for £2,000. No. Right, so we've got 7,000. Let's go in here, see what we can add. So I think it was the induction we've done, supercharger we've done, so it's the intake. We'll get these done. Yeah, we've done the nitro. We'll do a bit of the weight. Don't really need too much of the weight. So we are sitting at 635. So when I done the test run, I got it to 790, but I'll show you how I done that in a few minutes, because we don't actually have the ability to do it yet. So we should be much quicker now. See, when you start getting like these 4 minutes, 4 seconds, you can start risking. I tend to save it before I do the pink slips, because if you miss a shift, it's over. You've lost your car. There you go. So we got £1,000 and we got the car as well. So we just got in. So he's got 729. So we'll sell that. I got 9,000. But we'll keep grinding, because I want to get down to the bottom. So you can see we're much faster now, within seconds. So I think we're actually into the next category, because they're like 800 now. So we could probably start asking for like 3,000. No, let's stick to it. I mean, we might as well get more money out of them, because we'll need that at a later date. So we're starting to get like 4 Mustangs and stuff now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy for 3k and his car. There's an easy 3,000 and a Ford Mustang. So what we'll do now is we'll actually use the Mustang. So we'll go back into the tuning and we'll do the exact same thing as we've done before. Just do it like that. As I said, if you're doing like the longer races, you can put them up a bit more. Temperature, IRPS. So now, go with this car for a bit. That's what I was saying. If you feel like you're not going as fast, let the temp build up, and that will bring the revs up. And then you can just do a guaranteed 328. I think my fastest car on my test run was like 2 seconds, which was ridiculous. Imagine doing a race in 2 seconds. So I think we do just grind it for a little bit with this car until we get the I think there's another car in the next category we get, which guarantees a win each time. So we'll just slowly grind these, getting these done fairly quick. I'll take this guy's car, I'm just going to sell it. So I'm just going to sell that car for some extra cash because we will need it. So if I go into here, can I do it yet? Level 30, I don't know what level I'm at. I'm not going to count all of them. When we get to the McLaren, that's the last car. And we can just keep racing it. And these cars are fast enough to beat them. See, I'm doing that in 330. Challenge you for 10 grand, no. Go 6. No, that's 60. No. 5,000. No. 3,000. You've got a Mustang. There you go, 3 grand and the guy's Mustang. Sell that for a bit of extra cash. Apparently it's the exact same stats as the car we've currently got, so we're starting to get into the higher tier vehicles now. I held him instead of N. Yeah, that's a loss. I lost lost that one. I pressed the wrong button. That's what happens. I'll just take that one back. And I'll take you for 2,500. So we've got the Corvette. I think it's the next Corvette I want to challenge and take, because that's a decent car. Which is the next car. And that car should get us, yeah, the 06. So I'm going to save you. I'm going to challenge you for 6k. No. 5k. No. 4k. There you go, that's 4k and the guy's Chevy, so we're going to sell the Ford and do the exact same thing with this one. We're not too far. I guffed up the start there and I still win it. That dude was not fast. There you go, a 312. I think that's the fastest I've been. Could be wrong. Check. I think we're nearly at the bottom. When we get to like the Lambo, and then there's a Celine, then after that's the last one. Maybe I'll get a little bit of extra cash out of this guy. I'll take your SL and we'll sell it. Take this guy for 5k. No. Okay. We think someone in a Ferrari could afford a 10k raise, but apparently not. Didn't even go into the last gear though. I'm going to challenge him for, is that 10? There you go, a Dodge competition and 10 grand. I'm just going to sell that. Once we've reached the bottom one, I'm going to just sell the car we've got now. Raver 50. It wasn't the best one there, but that would have been good for a long run. Let's challenge this out. I do like an XJ. So we'll sell that for some cash. Maybe we'll make a bit more money. I think we should be near the last car. And there's the S11, so this should actually go for 20. We'll go 25. So I think the next one's the McLaren. Yep, that's the last car. So we can challenge that dude for 8 grand. And I'm going to challenge him for his car as well. There you go, 8 grand in a McLaren. So, sell you, drive you. That's basically how you grind your way up. So what we're doing now that we've actually got the cash, I'm going to sell these. And what we're doing now is we drive this, change the oil. So we change the engine, now that we've got, once we've raced to level 30, and I'm going to put in, when it says 250, this one here. So basically what happens, if you replace the engine, this is what I was saying earlier, if you replace the engine, unfortunately it replaces all of these. So we will need to repurchase not all of it, just some of it. Pay that, and put the interior back in. And then it does mean we need to do all the parts again, because that's why I didn't do all the parts on it. Just let the acceleration and stuff to get us moving. And you can see it's much more expensive now because we've got a bigger engine in it. But you will notice a difference later on. This will take a few minutes. Now you can see why we got a load of money, because we're going to need it. So now we can actually buy all this stuff. But it will cost a bit, but it'll be worth it. So if I actually go to the garage now, you'll see we've got $7.94 rather than the $6.30 something we had before. So upgrade the engine before you put the parts in. But in order to upgrade the engine, you need to grind through all of these. But you might as well grind it and get the money for it, because you will need that for when you need to rebuy all the parts, and also it increases this bit as well. So we will go back in and continue. Getting these. I mean, these aren't essential, these are just for the showroom. You don't have to do any of this, and I don't actually know if this adds weight or removes weight. I really don't know. I should have took a look at the the weight before we started doing it, and then compared it, see if it's any different. But these aren't essential to the performance. And also note this actually also changes your tuning, so you'll need to reset your tuning as well. So if you buy an engine or replace the engine, you need to replace the entire vehicle, just like you've bought it again. Where are we with the speakers? Done the speakers, I think it was in wiring. Yeah, they're all done. So that's all maxed out. Then we'll just see if we can get, as it says, at least maybe 2.5, preferably more, or it's genuinely not worth going. There you go, that's the 2.7. So we'll do that one and see what we get from it. Obviously the faster cars will make more as well, so the R class and the S class will make more than the Z class. But you don't get them right away. But you can, in theory, win them through drag races. and then just replace the engine. Well, you can probably replace the engine if you want. But usually the ones you win off the pink slips are actually faster than what you can usually get. But I like to buy my own car. See, they're happy with that. Okay, so we made about 4,000-ish. I'll show you what I mean with the car. So 794, that's the top speed of ours compared to, what was it, 630 I think, so roughly. So that's an Acura Integra TSX. So 729, 633. So we're actually higher than the default car. So you can pretty much do that with any vehicle. I'm going to try racing for pinks with this thing. I've not actually done it against the McLaren. I'm probably going to get my butt kicked, but we'll try it. That was actually alright. As long as we average about 3. Yeah, we just beat a McLaren F1 car with an Acura TSX. Yeah, say with that. So I think we need to do the tournaments to actually unlock these ones. So, but we can still do the Z-Class ones. But as it says, if you want to... was it approaching a race? Hold on. So I just want to see... 1896. I'm gonna try something here. Right, give me that McLaren. I want to try something. Well, at least it's a red colour. Store engine 455 520 700. Nothing else is that big. Flat 6 twin turbo. What's currently in it right now? A V12 chain. So if I change the engine in this to the flat 6, wherever it is, that one, which is apparently 22,000. How much faster can I get this? So default is 700, so default engine, that's almost as fast as my Acura. So yeah, let's see how much faster. That's just going to cost an arm and a leg though. But I want to see if it's actually faster than the one you get off the pink slip. And if it is, how much faster is it? So the prices are pretty much the same as they were when we upgraded the engine on the Acura. But I'm assuming it's going to have a lot more power. but we'll do... Once we've done this, we'll race against another one, and then we'll compare like the power to rate and stuff, see if it's actually better. Right, so what's it sitting at? 1700? Nah, because I think the other one's like 1800. But it might be lighter though. But yeah, we'll try it. If I go in here, yeah, 1896 with the V12. We'll see. I guffed that up a lot. No, that one's actually... No, that one's lighter though. Look at the weight, 1500 compared to the 1700. I think that actually makes up for it. That's got a lot more torque as well. Yeah. So also about so 1527. So if I go in here and I start adding these, I want to see if adding these adds weight to the car. $600 for wiring, jeez. Right, does that add? Oh, wow. Seriously? Did that add? Surely that... Hold on, we'll go into a race and come back out, see if that fixes it. There's no way that added so much weight. No way. Oh jeez, 3 seconds on the dot. Wow. Yeah, that was a bug. So 50 is... I think it's went up a little bit, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's roughly about the same weight though. But yeah, I would say that engine's better. Although it's less horsepower, it's lighter and it's got more torque, which is what you need for this sort of race. So I'm going to sell that one. I'm going to keep that one. Store. Exterior. I know there's not really much you can do to these ones. Car show. That's actually not too bad. Let's see what this one makes. Do 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 do. I really need food. That's not bad. What is that? Just under 6,000. Yeah, that's good. Not a bad result. But yeah. Pretty decent. Car's worth, was that 351,207? So yeah, single race levels 58, that's these ones. And obviously we've not done any of the tournaments, that's why it's at 0. I don't know if any of that would actually affect the game. Interior, exterior. I could, and if I want, like go through the different vehicles and see if there's any better engines and stuff. But I think that's the flat one's probably the best result. Right, that's the default one there. $705.50. I think that's the best engine out of them. The second one's that one. But look at the amount of weight that's got. 556. It's not actually much more than the default one. Anyway, I think that'll do. Kinda showed you, I tried to show the keyboard thing, but it was just not showing it properly. I think it's just the way the game's old. So now I have to do that every time I do that by accident. But yeah. And as I was saying earlier about the car preferential, it's more for whatever you want. Because, for example, say we buy a 240 SX. And we go engine, get the 250 engine. Is it that one? I think it's the other one. Must be that one. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but basically, when I upgraded the Acura and a 240SX, and with the engine, it was they were both the exact same stats. So as I says, once you've got them all on like a certain engine, it's really just down to what vehicle you prefer to drive. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Drag Racer. As it says, a lot of people are asking about the game. I thought I'd do it. So, there you go. Yeah, the whole... Can I do... I'll show you. So if you're doing like a really long race, don't overheat it. You will die. So you want to try and... So yeah, it's just going to dry it. So you don't want to do that sort of stuff. So make sure you don't over rev it. So just get it about right. Yeah, it's a weird one, but it works. Anyway, catch you all next time. Bye for now. Of course, I need to be out of the game to do it.